today I thought we'd start standing with the Pilates roll down. So if you begin with your legs a little bit apart, arms relaxed, and just start standing up tall, and we'll begin by lowering our chin without touching our chest. And then we're gonna start to roll forward, upper, mid, lower back, going as low as you can, and then slowly coming back up. Now you can do this exercise with your knees a little bit soft so they don't have to be completely straight. It's up to you. We're just trying to get a little stretch in those posterior muscles before we begin class. Let's take a breath in here. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, exhale up. One more time. Take your time. Breathe in, exhale down. Breathe in and exhale up. Okay, once you're up, we're gonna raise our arms all the way up for breaststroke. So reaching your arms up with your palms facing out, looking straight ahead. Now we're gonna reach our arms wide and try to lift our chest, extending our upper back. Bend your arms, sweep through, standing up in a neutral position, and then repeat. So as our arms reach wide, we're trying to extend our upper back. And then as we lengthen here, we're back to a tall, neutral spine. Let's inhale as we extend, exhale, look straight ahead. Good. Inhale, extend, exhale, straight ahead. Two more. And exhale, one more. Arching your back just a little bit and reach. Now sending your arms out, take your legs a little wider and laterally rotate them. We're gonna turn to one side and pulse for 3, 2, 1, and then center. Other way. 3, 2, 1, and center. Rotation. 3, 2, 1, and center. 3, 2, 1, and center. Now taking your legs just a little bit wider, the saw exercise we do on the mat, we're gonna do that here standing. So we're gonna rotate, keep your body weight centered between both legs. Take the opposite hand to foot, the other arm reaches up. Come back up in rotation and then center. Let's go the other way. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, reach. Inhale, back up. Exhale, center. Now when you come back up, after reaching for your foot, you can round your spine up, or you can just take it up in a nice neutral spine. It's up to you. And 2 more. Inhale over to the other side. Exhale, reach. Inhale, back up. Exhale, center. One more time. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, reach. Inhale, exhale, center. Lower your arms and rest them, shake them out. Let's bring our legs together, hands on your waist, go into alternating knees. Still stretching those posterior muscles. Try to stand up nice and tall and keep your hips level when you lift your knee. Good. And 8, and 7, and 6, and 5. 4 more. After this, we'll do a little balance challenge. 2 and 1. Okay, lift one leg up to a knee. Hold it there. We're gonna bring our hands behind our head. Rotate towards that leg, can be very challenging. Take it back to the center, lower down, switch legs. Lift your other leg up, keep your hips level. Turn towards that leg, very challenging. Back to the center and down. One more time. Lift, rotate, center, and down. Other leg, stay up tall, lift, rotate, center, and down. Okay, posterior muscles, let's warm our hamstrings up. I'm gonna turn to the side. Point one foot back, reach your arms and go into a mini scale. Flex your foot and bring your heel to your glute. Again, a little balance challenge, but feel free to hold a wall or a chair. And then just lengthen your leg back out. Let's do that 8 times. Kick and reach, kick and reach. 6, feel the hamstring working if you stabilize your upper leg with your knee a little behind the standing leg. 2 more and 1 more. Take that leg down and switch. Send your other leg back, hips level again. Stand on the front leg. When you're ready, kick your heel to your glute and then lengthen. Heel to glute, lengthen. 7, 6, 5. Good, warming up the hamstring. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, that leg back down. Let's go right into squats. Legs hip distance apart. Point your knees and toes straight ahead. Sit back and come back up. Each time you come back up, press through your feet, your entire foot, press through the floor. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. 3, 2. Now we're gonna do this squat a little different to strengthen the muscles around the knee, important for athletes. Take your hands to your waist, and now we're gonna go up onto our toes. Make sure your legs are under your body. From here, balance, we're gonna try to keep our body lengthened and in one position. Send your knees forward as you lean back a little bit. I'm gonna hold the wall just so I can look to the side. Come back up, and then lower your heels. Same thing, you don't have to go far. Lift up high, knees go forward, your body goes back, creating that straight line and holding it in that position. Come back up, and then lower your heels down. Again, lift, send your knees forward as you lean back, keep those hip flexors open. Come back up, and lower down. All right, from here, hinge move, again, important for athletes. Lean over, flat back, reach your arms back. You should feel the stretch in your legs, and then take it back up. 2 more. Inhale, lean over, hold those abs in, exhale up, and 1 more time. Inhale, lean over, exhale up. Now lean over again, but this time bend your knees a little. Try to hinge here. Important to keep that length and flexibility in the posterior muscles. Hang your arms straight down. We're gonna bend our arms 90 degrees, pulling, thinking about the upper back and back of our shoulders, and then lengthen, pull, reach. So try not to hold your arms up. Each time you lengthen them, reach down towards your mat. So we wanna get down low. Again, it's important to get comfortable with that hinge move. If there's any tightness in the posterior chain, if you practice that hinge, it will loosen up and create more flexibility in the back of your legs. 8 more. 7, focus on upper back. 4 more. And 3, and 2. Now hold it up. I'm gonna turn and face you. My arms are 90 degrees, but now I'm gonna send them out so they're straight. Get down nice and low and pulse, back of your shoulders. So my palms are facing down. My arms are lengthened, my head's in line with my body, and you should feel that burn in the upper back, back of your shoulders. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower, stand up tall. Okay, take your legs wide, just a couple more minutes standing. Laterally rotate, we're just gonna go side to side. Bend one leg, straighten one. Good. Let's add upper body, 1 arm at a time. We're gonna reach and pull, and reach and pull, and 6. Inhale, exhale. 4, and 3, and 2. Keep your legs moving. Let's just switch arms. So we pull and lengthen. When your legs lengthen, we lengthen our arm. Feel free to lift that shoulder to feel stretch in the lats. 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now take it to the center, both hands on your legs, bend both legs, hold it right here. Keep your spine lengthened. Lift one heel up, go right on the ball of that foot. Drop your heel down, other leg. Lift your heel nice and high, contract the calf, lower down. 2 more. Lift your heel, stay low, lower down. 1 more, lift, and lower down. Turn your knees and toes in a bit. Take it nice and low. Let's go into rotation, just back and forth. Dropping one shoulder towards the floor and then switch. My hips stay the same. I'm turning mid back up. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Take it to the center, stand up nice and tall, and walk your feet in. All right, let's go down onto our mat. Back it up, feet together, arms reach up by your ears, dive forward. Take your hands to the mat. You can bend your knees if you like. Walk your hands out to a plank. Hold it in this plank position, strong position, getting the core ready for our workout. Shift your body weight forward and back 4 times. Feel a little stretch in the wrists. 2, and 1. Lower your knees down. Let's go into a child pose stretch. Sit back, feel that stretch in the back of your legs again. Hold it here and just focus on the breath. Take 2 deep breaths in. 1 more. On your exhale, come up, round your back up, and into high extension. So keeping your knees down, lower your hips, open the chest, and look a little past your mat. Pull those abs in so your lower back's comfortable, and then send your hips back. Let's bring our hands in under our shoulders and our legs together. All right, again, working the posterior chain. Now we'll start to strengthen the back muscles. Take one leg out and hold it nice and straight. Start with a little kick to the ceiling. Stabilize in your back. Just your leg moving. Keeping those posterior muscles nice and strong will help with all sports. With today's, a lot of sitting and driving and looking at a phone. Sometimes those posterior muscles can get lengthened, they can get weak. So in this class, we'll work on strengthening them in a nice alignment. So here we're kicking our leg into extension and keeping our lower back steady. So it's truly the glute and hamstring working. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold your leg up. We're going to slowly bend, but don't move the glutes. So the tailbone's reaching straight back. Bring your knee, and we're going to round our spine, bring our knee to our chest. Look at your knee. Send your leg back out and go into a little bit of an extension. And again, pull your knee to your chest. We can pick up the pace a little bit. Lengthen and extend. 2 more. Knee to your chest, round. Extend your back. 1 more. And lower that leg down. Now let's sit back for a moment, interlace your fingers, and just slowly circle your hands around. Let's switch sides. Hands on the mat. Stretch your other leg out, pull the abs in, try to keep your hips level, and then kick and kick. Nice straight leg. Reach for the back of your room. Keeping your leg long. Doing exercises with an open joint. Important, we want to strengthen the joints in the full range of motion. So not always a bent leg. Right here, keep it straight. Keep going. Neck position. If you look straight down between your hands and you think of reaching the back of your head up towards the ceiling, it will help to keep your neck in that nice neutral position. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, start to bend your knee really slow. Flex your spine, knee to your chest. Lengthen your leg back out. Your body's neutral here, and then extend. Lift your straight leg up. Pick up the pace. Exhale. Inhale. Lengthen and lift. 2 more. Flex your spine. Extend. 1 more. And extend. Lower your knee down. Sit back. Interlace your fingers again and roll your wrists around 1 more time. All right, let's do another exercise on our hands. Just a couple more. Take it to a push-up position. Lower your hips and make sure your hands are on the outside of your chest, not too high near your head. When you're ready, let's do some push-ups. Your chest should be leading the way and then push away. So lower and push, lower and push. Straighten your arms. 4 more. Inhale, exhale. 2 and 1. Okay, hold it right here for a few seconds. Slowly bring your body all the way to the mat. Place one hand on top of the other. Lengthen your legs about hip distance apart. Rest your forehead on your hands, or you can hold your head up a little bit. Lift your legs and kick your legs like a swimming exercise, but we'll just focus on lower body. I'm drawing my abs in. I'm trying not to tense up my neck. Again, you can rest your head down if you like. Keep your legs kicking in a straight position so your knees are not touching the mat. They're lifted off the mat. 8 more. 7, 6. Kick fast if you can. Keep your body steady. 2 and 1. Level out your legs. Lift them and then lower down. From here, hands on the mat, a little lower to push and back into a child pose stretch. 1 more time. Sitting back, lengthen your arms, hold it here. Breathe. Let's do a little stretch for our wrists. Keep your fingers on the mat. Flex your wrist by lifting your palms up. You're feeling a little stretch in your wrist and hands. Lower the palm of your hands to the mat. Sit back on your heels and round your spine up 1 vertebrae at a time. Come up to a high kneeling position. Place your legs a little bit apart so you're comfortable. Contract the glutes. Keep your legs straight and lean back a little bit, feeling the quads work. Take it back up tall. Let's do 4 more. Exhale, lean back. Inhale up, looking straight ahead. 2 more. 1 more. All right, from here, we're gonna sit back now, reach your arms up by your ears, come up tall. Feel the difference. So we're releasing those muscles to get our hips back, keeping our spine long, and then up tall. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. All right, from here, bring your legs together. Step forward with one leg. Lean into this, lowering your hips. Try to keep your hips even, and then press back. Switch legs. Other leg up, square off your hips. Move your foot past your knee and lean into this, stretching the front body muscles. Push away and bring that knee back down. Okay, back to a push-up position one more time. This time, lift your knees. My hands are wide, my knees are lifted. If this is too much for you, you can always go back to a kneeling position. Let's do 4 push-ups. Inhale, exhale, take your time. 2 more. And 1 more, hold it up. Let's go into downward dog, stretch. So we're gonna lift our hips. You can adjust your fingers and hands so your hands are facing forward. Lower your heels to the mat. Feel that nice stretch in the back of your legs. Now from here, come forward a little bit, lower your knees, and then press back up. 2 more, bend your knees, come forward so your body weight shifts to more to your arms, and then push away. 2 more. Bring it down, close to the mat, right before you touch, lengthen, and 1 more time. Knees almost touch, and then lengthen. All right, from here, back to a plank position. Hang out here in this strong position for about 8 seconds. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's take it to a seated position. But start off with your legs crossed a little closer to the front of your mat. Sitting up nice and tall, lengthen your spine. From here, we're just gonna tilt our chin down and then look up. Keeping your spine the same, just the cervical spine moving. So we're keeping that body lengthened the entire time. Not moving our shoulders as we lower our chin and lift. 2 more. Okay, look straight ahead. And now from here, send your legs out for a Pilates roll down. Let's reach our arms forward, curve up and over our legs. Inhale, start to roll back. Exhale, roll it down. Once you're down, reach your arms up. Slowly lower your arms and try not to lift your back up off the mat. If your lower back's lifted, that's fine. Lift your arms back up and then place them down to your side. Bend your legs in. Let's go into windshield wipers. So my legs are nice and close. I'm gonna lower to one side carefully, lift and over to the other side. Carefully lift and over. 1 more, lift and over. All right, from here, stretch one leg up towards the ceiling. Hold it right there. Flex your foot, reach with your heel. Point and cross it over the bottom leg. From here, take your hands behind your head. We're gonna curl up, so we're looking over our legs and we lift the bottom leg so everything comes together. And then we open, but we only go about halfway down. And then lift back up and open. Now my elbows come in a little closer as I lift, just for the comfort of my shoulders, but I'm not pulling my head forward. Exhale, inhale. With your leg up and over, if you feel any tightness in your hip, you might get a nice stretch here. Each time you lift. 4 more, and open, and 3, and open. You got it. 2, and 1. Okay, lower all the way down. Kick your leg up, switch legs. So once your other leg's up, hold it there for a moment. Try to get your leg straight. Flex your foot, hold. Point your foot and cross over. Same thing on this side. Lift and lower. Take your time. Exhale. Inhale. So we'll work on core strength for the next 5 minutes. Strong core, strong body will help with sports. As long as you have that movement in the core area where you can rotate, flex, and extend comfortably, and also having that area nice and strong, it will help with sports performance. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, and lower down. Okay, release your arms. Kick this leg up, bring it down. All right, from here, legs hip distance apart. Let's do pelvic rock a few times. Roll the pelvis back where you're squishing that imaginary grape under your lower back with your lower back. Now lift your lower back and rock the pelvis the other way. Repeat. Posterior tilt, anterior tilt. This doesn't have to be a big move, just a little movement in the lower spine. After we do this movement, then we're going to stabilize, strengthen our muscles in a nice neutral position to start. 2 more. 1 more. Now find that middle position where if you had a glass of water on the lower abs, you would be able to balance it. It wouldn't spill towards you or away from you. Stay in that position, place your hands on your waist. Move your feet closer, lift one leg up. Send that leg out 4 times without changing the position of your neutral pelvis. 2 more. You got it. 1 more. Place this leg down and switch. Lift your other leg up without sinking your back. Stay in neutral. Balance that glass of water on your lower abs. Reach and bend. 2 more. Reach and bend. 1 more. Now stay in neutral. We're going to switch legs again. Keep your leg bent in a tabletop. Leg circles in a neutral spine. Good. And 2 and 1. Go the other way. So imagine you're drawing a circle on the ceiling with your knee. 2 and 1. Bring your leg up and over your body, lower down. Again, this part of your body stays exactly the same. We lift the other leg and circle one way. 3, excuse me, 2 and 1, and reverse. Inhale as your leg comes close. Exhale as you move your leg away. 2 and 1. Lift your leg up, lower down. Now, both feet flat. All the exercises we do in the next few minutes, you can stay in neutral or a little posterior tilt if that feels a little safer for your lower back. We're going to curl our head and shoulders up and just for a moment think about the position of our neck. Every time you curl up, you tilt your chin down, but you keep it back and eyes look over your knees. Now let's roll it back down, resting our arms on the mat. Big inhale. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, hold, arms are reaching. Exhale down. Let's do 2 more. Take your time, breathe in. As you exhale, think of bringing the front of the rib cage, sliding it closer to your hips. We hold it on the inhale, exhale down. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, curl up. This time we're gonna stay up. Keep breathing. Lift 1 leg at a time, going into a march with our head and shoulders up. You can bring your legs in a little closer if you'd like. 4 more. And 1. Okay, rest your head and shoulders. Now, lifting both legs up. Bring your lower back into the mat for this exercise. Stretch your legs up. Feel free to hold your legs with your arms or keep them down. We're gonna circle our legs around, but it's not a big circle because we're gonna try to keep our lower back on the mat. Exhale. Keep the rib cage nice and heavy on the mat. Each time you circle, you're gonna wanna lift your back up. Try not to. Really pull those abs in. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Reach your legs up. Hang on to your hamstrings and bend your legs. Let's come all the way up so you can rock back. Roll it up. Tap the floor. Sit up tall. Now lean back. Lift your legs and balance. We're going to reach our arms and stay right here. Just breathe, drop your shoulders down, curve your spine on the upper part of our glutes. Now take your legs a little wider and hold your calves. Stretch one leg up, feel free to grab onto your ankle or your calf. Stretch your other leg up and stay right here. If this is too much for you, you can keep your legs bent. 4 more seconds, 3, 2, 1. Bend, rolling like a ball. Hang on to your hamstrings. Stay in this curved position, and when you're ready, roll back. Now, we need to tuck our tailbone to make this area a little more rounded so we're comfortable to roll. If you're not quite there yet, it's not comfortable, just stay here. We're just gonna do 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, from here, reach your arms 1 more time. We're gonna roll it down. Try to keep your legs in this position. Breathe in, exhale, roll down. Hug your knees and hold it here for a few seconds. Great job. Let's continue to work abs. Feet to the mat, hands behind your head, curl it up. Find that comfortable position for your neck. Remember, your elbows can come in for comfort, creating this little hammock for our head. Now let's begin with pulses. We're gonna try to go for a couple minutes straight without stopping. Doing a couple of different exercises. So we're lifting up, lower, 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Keep going, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna go side to side. Lift and rotate to one side, center. Lift and rotate to the other side, center. Lift and lower. Look to one side and then over to the other side. And 4. Still exhaling on the way up. And 1. Okay, take it to the center. Reach your arms again, lift your legs to tabletop. From here, single leg stretch. We're gonna lengthen one leg and then switch and switch. Keep reaching your arms. If your neck gets tired, you can rest back. Keep your legs moving, pressing your back into the mat. If you're doing okay, stay up. We only have 8 more. 7, breathe. 4, 3, 2. Now inhale, both legs in. Exhale, roll down. Turn your legs out. Connect your feet and try to pull your legs up and over. Feel free to pull on them a little bit here to feel a nice stretch in this frog stretch position. Flex your feet, connect your heels. Feeling that stretch in your calves. Hands behind your head. Curl it up, lengthen your legs, point your toes, and then roll it back. Modification for this exercise. You can drop one foot to the mat. We keep even the bottom leg turned out a little bit to match the top leg, and we lengthen one leg and then roll back. Remember, we're never touching our chin to our chest. Strengthening the core, helping with sports, keeping those abs and lower back strong. 4 more. Full range of motion. Strengthen the muscles around your knee. And 3. Roll it back. And 2. Roll it back. Now hold it up right here. Let's do beats. Beats. We keep our head and shoulders up. We bring our legs a little wider. And then quickly bring it center, 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 center. 8 more. 7, 4, 3, 2. Press your heels together and roll it back. Don't stop yet. Curl it up one more time. Beats again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hold those abs in. 2, 1, and roll it back. Flex your feet. Bring your knees in. Lower them to the mat. All right, stretch your legs out for a roll-up. Roll-ups tend to work those deep core muscles. Lift your arms up and lower them by your ears. We're gonna lift our arms back up on our inhale, and exhale, try to roll it up using the core, but if you get stuck, kick your leg. Come up and over your legs, and now roll it down. Get comfortable with tucking that tailbone, rolling back one vertebra at a time, and repeat. So with the roll-ups, you tend to not really feel that burn, like when in the ab area when we do the crunches that we feel, but it truly works the core really well, the obliques, and again, that deep core muscles. Very challenging to lift your body up and lower down with slow, nice and slow and controlled. All right, this next one, let's stay up. Inhale, exhale, roll up. Now stack your spine sitting up tall and cross your legs. Take it onto your arms, but let's take it down to our forearms. Stretch your legs out and lower your hips. If the plank is uncomfortable for you, you can always lower your knees, still keeping the abs off the mat, pulling those abs in. If you're doing okay, up, hold it right here for about 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees down, relax your toes, and lower all the way down. Let's roll over onto our back again. Take it all the way over, facing the other way. All right, from here, a little bit longer, lift your legs. Hold your hamstrings, stretch your legs up. Walk your hands up your legs. Let's go into scissors. Drop one leg. Try your best to keep them straight, but if you can't, that's okay. Bend them a little. And then switch. 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 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, both legs up. Exhale, bend, lower back. From here, we're going to take it up right into hundreds. So we reach our arms. Steady body, pump your arms. Breathe in for 5 counts. Breathe out for 5 counts. Try your best to inhale through your nose. Exhale like you're exhaling through a straw. Pulling those abdominals down as you exhale. Very challenging. You're gonna wanna push them away, but try to pull them in. Let's lengthen our legs, make it a little more challenging, athletes. Strong core. If it's too much, take it back. If this is still too much, you can rest your head. Keep your arms pumping. Keep your body nice and stable. That'll work your abs. If you're doing okay lifted, let's do 2 more breaths in. 1 more. Now don't stop yet. Take your hands behind your head. Lift your legs up higher, tornado. Bring your legs wide. One leg circles one way, one the other, and then switch. Now we're trying to keep our body steady. Don't rotate or turn to the side when you circle around. 8, 7, 6, keep your shoulders up. 4, 2, and 1. Bring your legs together, bend them into tabletop. We'll finish here with single leg stretch, but let's turn for obliques. So turn towards the bent leg and switch, and switch, and switch. 8 more. Breathe. These are very challenging. 7, and 4. Hang in there. 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll down. Lower your feet with control. Release so your arms are to your side. Stretch your legs out with a flex foot. Stretch the other leg out, flex, and hold this nice stretch. I'm still engaging my abs so my lower back's comfortable. Not relaxing my abs yet. Point your toes, and now let's turn it to our side. In this side position, we're gonna come up onto our elbows. So this will be a little more challenging, but if it hurts your elbow, you can always go all the way down onto your arm. So we're gonna place our hands behind our head in a lifted position, side body lifted. Bend your legs and stay on your hip. We're gonna lift one leg up, reach our leg 8 times. Again, core strength here, a little balance challenge. But if it's too much for your elbow, you can always take it all the way down into this position or here. It's up to you. Now, if you're here in this position, keep the chest area open. This top arm, my elbows reaching. 2 more. 1 more. Hold that leg out. Stay right there. Flex your foot and pulse it up and up. Hold the abs in. You got it. 16, 15. Nice job. Keep that side body lifted if you're up on your elbow. 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your leg back in, place it down, push off the mat, take it over to the other side. So remember, you can go all the way down here, up on your arm, or a little more challenging, but I know it's not comfortable for everyone, especially if your mat's a little thin, pressing that arm into the mat. Stay lifted, not in a side bend. Lift your side body, lift your top leg, and then lengthen and bend. You got it. Now this will also help keep that lat connected, strengthening the back muscles, obliques. You got it. Reach that top elbow up. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and 6 and 5. Keep going. Keep your hips stacked. 2 more. All right, hold your leg out. Make sure it's not in front of you. Line it up with your body. Hips stacked, lower abs in, flex your foot and pulse. Lift, lift. Good. Keep going. Only 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Point your toe, lower down, and release. Press into the mat. Come all the way up to a seated position. Bring your legs out in front. Bring them about hip distance apart. Flex your feet and reach for your toes. Look down towards the floor and then come back up. Point your toes, same thing. Reach, hold on to your ankles or calves. Pull your body in, hinging at your hips. Come up. Flex your feet again, toes to the ceiling. Try your best to hinge and reach for your toes. Come up. Point your toes one more time. Reach, hinge forward, and up. All right, from here, cross your legs. Let's go into rotation again, making sure we're nice and comfortable in rotation. Keep your hips the same. Turn to one side, hold onto your leg, and rotate. Gently pulling on your leg to get a little deeper into rotation. Take it over to the other side, sitting up even taller. Rotate. And center. All right, from here, I'm gonna turn a little to the side. Bring your feet to the mat, a little wider than your body. Lean back and place your hands behind for support. You can sink your abdominals back if you'd like and stay curved. We're gonna internally rotate one leg, come up. Internally rotate the other leg. Hip mobility. Hips can get very tight today with all the sitting that we tend to do with technology. So we wanna make sure we keep those hips nice and mobile. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Take it to the center. Bring your feet in about hip distance apart. Move your hands in a little closer and lift your hips. Stabilize here. Keep lifting your chest to the ceiling. Hold it and lower down. I'm going to turn completely to the side. We're going to do that again, but it's going to get a little harder because we're going to lift one leg at a time. So walk your feet in close. Try your best to lengthen one leg up towards the ceiling. Reach, reach, reach. Lower down and switch. Other leg up. Reach. Straighten your leg. Lower down. Switch legs. Lengthen. Breathe. Lower down. One more time. Other leg. Reach. And lower down. Drop your hips to the mat. Let's do a little tricep exercise. Turn your fingers in. Place them behind. Feet in close, lift your hips up, and when you're ready, keep your hips lifted and bend and straighten. Work in the back of your arms. Triceps, we want to make sure we straighten our arms, so take your time, maybe go a little slower, push through the floor with your hands, and lengthen your arms, keeping them nice and strong in a straight position. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, breathe. 2, hold it up straight, triceps, and then lower down. Sit with your legs crossed and shake your arms out. Let's do a little more work for upper body. Most flexible part of your body here, but we want to keep it strong in a neutral position. So you can sit with your legs crossed or take it to a kneeling position. We want our spine in neutral for these exercises we're about to do. So reach your arms forward and just notice, do your shoulders follow your arms? If they do, try to send them down and back, keeping them in neutral. Now from here, we're just gonna bend out to the side and then reach. Focusing on perfect posture. The back muscles need to stay strong and keep us upright. With all the flexing forward, looking at computers today, they tend to get a little weak and we tend to create this muscle imbalance. So we wanna create muscle balance again. So looking straight ahead, the crown of your head reaching up. 4 more, and 3, and 2. And when to hold it here, we're gonna flip our arms up, so fingers pointing towards the ceiling, and then rotate back down. Don't change the spine. Lift up and down, and up and down. Keep your elbows high, tension away from your neck, so we're keeping those lats engaged the entire time. Strong muscle, the back muscle, we need that muscle to work really well when we're playing sports. And 4, and 3, and 2, and when I hold it here, I'm just gonna turn and face you. Bring your arms forward with your palms in and then open. Now we're gonna focus on here, the chest, and then when we open the back area, feel free to bring your arms a little bit open and wider past your back without leaning forward. And then forward and back. If you're kneeling and you're getting uncomfortable, you can always go to a high kneeling position. 4 more, it's up to you. 3, and 2, and 1. Now, right here, stretch your arms out. See how straight you can get them. If there's a little bend, if you have an injury that prevents you from straightening that's fine. If you don't, try to straighten your arm completely without tensing up your neck. Drop your shoulders down and curl in for bicep curls. We don't have weights, but you usually start to feel this in your upper body. We do such high reps, building muscle endurance, which is also great for sports. 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Open up your arms completely. Don't stop yet. Reach your arms forward with your palms down. Imagine you're sitting up against the wall. Keep the back of your shoulders up against the wall, the back of your head. Little curve in your lower back. Good, lift one arm up, shoulder mobility, one arm down, and then switch. Hopefully you're feeling this in your upper body, even if it's just a mild burn. 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now, reach both arms up. We'll finish with circles. Keeping those shoulders down and back, circle your arms around. Good. Keep it nice and slow and controlled, looking straight ahead. Chin away from your chest. As soon as you lift your chin up, it already shortens those muscles, get your body in a better position than always forward. Keeping your head stacked over your body. Let's go the other way, small circle. Now think about the abs, pulling your abdominals in, just a gentle contraction in. Now let's go the other way, slow it down and make it bigger. Good, keep going. And switch, other way, nice big circle, keeping your body steady. And 4, and 3, and 2. Now before you lower your arms and rest, lift them shoulder height. Drop your shoulders down, reach them nice and straight, and lower down. Great job shaking out your arms. All right, let's bring our legs out in front. Let's finish with the saw exercise on the mat. Reach, sit up tall. If this is uncomfortable in your flex, bend your knees. Turn to one side. Rotation, so important. We rotate in all sports. We want to be able to stabilize the lower back as we rotate. Reach the opposite hand to foot. The other arm reaches back. Come back up in rotation. Take it center. Keep your hips glued to the mat. Over to the other side. Reach. Up. I'm sure your arms are tired from all that work we just did. So you're still going to feel that little bit of work holding our arms up just a little bit longer. Here's the breath. We inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, other way, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Relax your arms. Let's cross our legs and start to stretch. Important to have a nice flexible body. Reach your arms back behind. Lift your chest and try to get your shoulder blades a little closer together. Hold it here. This little move, the stretch, will help keep this area from getting really tight. The neck and anterior delt area. And now walk your hands forward. Take one arm out, cross that arm in front without lifting your shoulder. Hang on to that arm and pull it in, stretching the shoulder area. Staying up nice and tall. So try not to sink forward for these stretches. And again, if you need to change up the way we're sitting, you can stand, you can kneel, sit on a yoga block. You don't have to sit with the legs crossed. I know this can be uncomfortable sometimes. Reach your arms out and switch. Stay tall in your body and pull your arm in. Good. So we're trying to keep our shoulder down and back as we pull our arm in to get a better stretch. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it to a kneeling position on our hands and knees. Cat-cow stretch. Lengthen your spine, knees apart, hands apart. When you're ready, tuck your tailbone, lower your head, and try to round your back as much as you can. Go through that nice neutral position and then extend. 2 more. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. 1 more. Breathing, important to breathe nice and deep. Get comfortable with breathing. Holding your breath can restrict movement. Take it to neutral. Now from here, move one knee forward. Lengthen one leg back on your toes. That back leg straight. Keeping the Achilles area nice and flexible. Shift your weight forward and back and hold it there. So the ball of your foot's pressing into the mat. You're reaching with your heel, getting a nice stretch in the back of your leg. Keep your leg straight, and now let's switch. Lengthen the other leg, toes on the mat. Keep your hips even, your legs straight. Reach with your heel. Bring your body weight forward, point your toe, come back, flex your foot, and reach. Hold it here. Breathe, and bring it in. Now from here, toes on the mat, walk your hands back to a squat with your heels up, looking down. When you're ready, lengthen your legs and let's do a Pilates roll up. Inhale, exhale, take it up. Lengthening your spine one vertebra at a time up towards the ceiling. From here, I'm going to turn and face you. Let's bring our legs wide. Let's go into lateral flexion. up and over, stretching those side body muscles. Use this hand on your leg for support. You can even bend your knees if you're more comfortable, and then take it up and over to the other side. You got it. Moving your spine in different direction. Take it back to the center, bring your legs in a little closer, and let's finish today's class with a nice deep breath. Extend your back one more time. Exhale, neutral, and again, breathe in, and exhale. Have a nice weekend, everyone. Thank you for joining me.